back. Guess where we are? We're offshore in a new boat. First time I've ever been offshore. The bar was a little bit hectic and I'll be investing in some ceramic coating or a windscreen wiper because it's pretty much driving blind the whole time through there. We've got easterly swell about 1.4 meters, and if we were any later it would have been probably not a good idea to go through there because that run out tide would have just been making it break big time. But anyway, I've got me, Breno, and I got a big Marky. So Mark fitted the motor, you'll remember that episode. Breno's my dive buddy, and he goes right on the fishing rod as well, eh? His son's better. Here, look, I'll flash a photo of the flatty he got just the other day. How old's Flynn?
4.5, he'll tell you.
4.5, there you go. And he got a 75 centimetre flatty all by himself the other day, so that's great. So, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't really know what I'm doing with this sounder. I'm getting used to it pretty quickly, but I still, playing with it all on the way out here. So I'm just going to do what I know today. We're going to float line for some snapper. Hopefully we can put a few decent fish in the box. We're going to go out deep if the current's not hauling ass, because apparently the other day it was like over 3 knots and unfishable. But we'll see how it is in here. Then we're going to go out to 140 and we're going to fish all the way south and then come back in through the bar, just fish a whole heap of different areas. If I fish some areas I know what I'm looking at on the sounder, and I'll learn quicker. So we're drifting at about 1.2 knots here, which is perfect. We've got a light southwest wind. Looks to me like Breno's going to be dropping jigs, are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm jiggy go.
Get jiggy with it, and then me and Marky are going to float line with some pillies. All right, enough chitter chatter, we're gonna go fishing. But anyway, oh yeah, also Sarah is not happy one bit. First trip offshore and she's got to work. She said to me the whole time, if you go out without me the first time, I'm gonna be so shitty. And I said, hey, well, there's a spare spot. Jump in. So, but she didn't, she's at work. So gonna go up to the northern end here and have a look. Try and find some fish on the sounder. We had some fish right at the southern end, but the current's working north to south, so we'll go north and work our way down and see how we go. Rightio, coming from the Bruno to the Simrad is definitely some getting used to. So we're fishing in 60 metres, we got fish up high here. It definitely doesn't show them with this transducer in as much detail as what the Bruno did, but that's alright, that was a crazy big transducer. While we were running along, but it was picking up fish and ground quite well in 60 metres, doing like 23 knots, so I'm pretty happy with that. But anyway, let's see how we go here. Alright, first drift, and we've picked up just a little fella. It's only small, but he's a keeper. Guess what, boys? That's my first ever fish in this boat.
Yeah, good.
Little squirrels. That's a good start. Mark, Breno got a good hit on his jig. Marky got smacked twice so far, so hopefully we can get a couple. Rightio, Breno's go. Cool. Dead sticking, mate.
Yeah.
Haven't even got mine off yet. There you go. Breno's on the jig.
Nice.
Happy days. It's 2 for 2. Or 2 for 1. We just had 2 big bull dolphin fish just swim right up to the boat. None of us are ready for that. Breno's chucked a stick bait out. They didn't want a bar of it. They come and had a look, but so he's now chucked out just a floating pilly to see if we can entice them back. They were big dolphin fish. Literally swam right up to the boat there. And we were down the bottom floating for snapper. Well, it took a while. Been at it for about half an hour now, probably. We've got a fish. It's not a bad one. Not huge, but it's decent. We got wind against tide, which is making it a little bit hard. But one thing is it's pushing us along the reef nicely. This will probably be 50 centimetres or so. 60 maybe? Oh yeah, I forgot a net and a gaff. Pearly. Yeah, it is. Oh, yes, please. Look at that. A nice pearly. Look at that. You can tell if they're a decent one or not by the size of that pearl on the side. He's a cracker. Take that any day. No better eating than snapper. All right. Look at the fish down there, Bruno. Get down there, mate.
them be nice.
Alright, so the fish aren't exactly chewing their heads off, that's for sure. We're getting decent shows, as per usual, and not a great deal biting. So I've got a couple of squire and a really good pearly so far. I think it might be an arvo bite when that sea breeze kicks in from the northeast and you're drifting with it. So we might come back later this arvo and have another crack then too. But we'll keep persisting here for a while because I don't want to go out deep while this southwesterly's on, because any of that north to south current with a south to north wind, we wouldn't be able to fish at all. So we'll keep plugging away out here and hopefully we can get a good sized snapper soon. Breno's going to see if he can annoy them enough to bite with this. Rightio, Cappy, put us on him, mate. Alright, hooked up, look at that. Oh, that's a good one, good fish. Look at the sounder, look at that. See the line come down there and...
You got that fish right there.
How good's that?
You can actually see this, like, the bait.
Go, Simran. That was textbook float line, that. That was like... It's good. Still not a huge fish, but... That's 100% snapper, that one. Or half decent squire. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that, eh? He's lost a bit of size now, but hey, he's alright.
Well hooked.
Net man. Hey! Yay! First decent squire in the boat. Can you get the hook off for me? There's one we just got there. Half decent little squire. Gonna be good eating. Don't know what's going on with his fin there. Look at that. There, happy days. Another one now. Right, mate, come on. Move over. Move
Pearly,
over.
I reckon.
Move over. Pearly?
Yeah.
Not a bad one. We're on a nice little patch of chewing fish. You can actually see the fish coming up to hit the hook. I said to Mark just before he hooked up, looks like there's a fish coming over. Look at yours, and then bang. It's actually really good. Show them that where the lines come down, Breno, and where the fish has come up and hit it. Yeah, he's pearly.
You're down here,
Nice pearly.
coming up to it, hit it. Up she comes. There we go. Come on, mister.
We still haven't got that big snapper. It's coming.
It's coming.
I reckon we'll get one. Oh,
I'm gonna stay
Mate,
live here
jumping
for a
out there.
second.
look, you can see the line going down and fish sort of swimming up near it. Control your fish, Mark. See that wind puffing against us there. Oh. Oh. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, dropped him.
Dropped him.
Had him. Dropped him. Look at that. Look,
Yeah, I
look.
could see them coming up again for it.
That's cool, eh?
You can clearly see here our lines dropping down to the school of fish, then the fish seeing the bait and swimming up, becoming erratic. Finally, hitting our hooks.
All right, mate, get down there.
All right.
Oh, here it is, look. The dolly's out here. Float a pilly out to them, see if we can hook one. Oh, look, there they are down below it. A few dolphin fish around, eh? Find like smaller hooks with like half pillies. I'll need it a bit more. This is a full pilly with That's our mangrove jack from the Lujanus family. There's a little Moses perch there. That eating at that size would be so good. That would be good, that recipe, eh? Gab's recipe. It's good on the recipe, look at that. Exactly like mangrove jack. Here he goes. Ooh.
Breaking the rod in.
He might even be. Yeah, look at this brand new birthday rod. Got it yesterday. Here it comes. It's a snapper. Whoop. Ripper.
Good fish.
There you go. Alright. He might be starting to chew a bit. Breno, where's that plate? Oh! Got that all on camera. I was about to say, where's that plastic gone, mate?
Started going off the reel.
This is what you want.
Similar size, I'd say.
Good size. Bit of a bloodbath in there. I was saying before, it looks like that Tim Zoo Fundora fight. Look at him go. Pearly, you calling it?
It's not doing the head jacket.
Here it is. Yep, he's called it. Oh, it's a nice pearly too. Yeah, he's good. Chucking a few in the box now, boys.
Yeah, sea chook.
Righto. Double hook up here. Boys are on. I got smashed 2A and dropped it. Decent fish, Breno.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Early. Here he comes. Oh, no, he's alright, mate. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. Blue dots on him.
Bit of eyeliner
Nice
as well.
colour. Yeah, he's got a little bit of makeup on there. Bit of mascara. No, eyeliner. Glad you knew what do they call it, mate. Hey?
Yeah.
Breno's on again. Mark just got a little cod, but it was a throwback. What are you calling it, mate? Little squire.
Yeah.
We're running the parachute at the moment just because of the wind that's puffing in. And it's just slowing us down just enough to have a nice little drift.
Something little.
Here he is. Ooh, I don't know, mate. He's pretty small.
Oh,
No. You got two.
oh, that's why. It wasn't doing nothing.
Oh, two unders.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all right.
This is
Do
the
that.
first time for me. That's hilarious.
I tell you what, this
Bubbles.
sound is pretty good, eh? Like, there's our line that was going down into the fish. You can see the bubbles coming off the line right there. We've actually been able to tell when a fish is about to hit our rod because you can see the bait going down. You actually see the fish coming up and, oh, this is live scope. Oh, that's Garmin live scope built in. Mate, you can sell yours now, Breno. This one's way cheaper. Small discretion, this is not Garmin live scope. I'll show you something with the Simrad that I do like so far. And that is, for one, if I zoom in here a bit, when you're driving up and doing your drift, with my old Garmin it used to think a lot, like it'd go and it's quite easy if you were zoomed in a bit to swing over your mark. With this one, it's like as soon as you turn, it's just like, it's very responsive in the way you turn. And the boys you've got Garmin's, don't you?
Yeah.
They were saying it's very responsive. I think this brand is the NSS 3S, which is like a 6-core processor, and it's just a little bit quicker with all that stuff, so that's been good. And then here, this grey line, this is my heading. This will tell me where the boat's facing all the time, but this red line off the back here, we've got fish coming up now, this red line off the back will tell me exactly where I'm drifting, so I know I'm going to miss this a tiny little bit, this mark here. That's pretty handy too. I know the TZ touches with the Furunos have that too. It's handy as, so yeah, it's cool. Viewers discretion, we are not sponsored by Simrad. Boys reckon they seen a marlin out here just then, somewhere, just sunbaking. Oh, here we go, straight down into them. That wouldn't surprise me at all if it was a marlin, because the amount of dolphin fish we've seen out here today, it's been heaps. It's been a fair bit of action actually, it's good. Alright, it's pretty much shut down in here. We haven't got legal fish in probably an hour, so we're going to swing it out wide now. Wind hasn't backed off at all. We're just hoping that we can reverse into it, use big sinkers and then fish the bottom. We've got the electric here, so it's a bit of a lifesaver. So we've got a bit of a run out there. Hopefully it's not a waste of time. Moved to Fairway North and come over a little bit on the sounder. First drop on the new spot.
Saddest bit of bait on.
Saddest bit of pilly. We were joking around saying if they hit it, they're hungry. So basically pilchard jerky. Here it comes. So, oh mate, it's alright. Nice little squirrel. How's that? Bloody we might put a good bit of pilly on, eh? Look at that. Alrighty, we're out deeper now. We're in 140 metres. The fishing's gone slow, so we've pulled out this bad boy. This is the electric reel. It's a Tanacom 1200 I got from Hot Tackle. And you've seen before where we've paired it up with the battery. So there's no trying to hook it into all your battery boxes and stuff like that. Literally just plug it into that and away you go. And literally you probably get almost 2 full days out of a battery charge. It's a game changer. Love it. All right, with these reels, what you got to do before you do anything is you just lay them up on the gunnel like that, drop them over, drop it down about 5 or 6 metres, and then you hold the reset button, and that'll reset it to 0. Then when you're winding it up, you can just leave it and it won't wind anything through the eyelets. It's the only thing you've got to do. The rest is just watching it count down. 75 already. Breno's got a jig going down, haven't you?
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll be into a few. Here they come. All right, we're straight on. Not a big fella, but it's a fish nonetheless. Breno's jigging away down there. What do you reckon about gentlemen's fishing, mate?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Hard work, eh, Breno? Oh, yeah. All right, only 138 metres to go. Oh, he's a good fish. Oh. Oh, no. Squire, mate. Ooh, well, we're looking for a bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
Breno just got hooked up on the electric. I dropped it and then I was sitting there looking at the sounder, bent over and Breno ran over and hooked it. Still, not much big fish out here. Hey, they're all little. I don't know, we might not hang about out here. We did a few Ks to get up here, but much to get excited about actually. We might end up back in the shallows for a bit of an RV sesh. Yeah, look, it's little pearlies. That's where we should be, just out here. Just out off Waddy. Alright, next drift, hooked up straight away again. Once again, it's not a big fish at all really, so dare say the big ones are not chewing, obviously, and we're just wasting our time with little fish. Trying to grow. Oh no! Popped it. Kidding.
Well, I don't know what was going on out deep today, but we kept getting undersized pearly after undersized pearly after undersized pearly. So we decided to pull the pin and see if we could go in shallow and score a couple of big snapper.
All right, we're back in about 55 to 60 metres now. The weather is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It's just complete glass out there. But we were just saying we'd rather rather the weather be crap and the fish be chewing than good weather and very quiet. So we'll see how it goes. We're just going to work our way south back towards the bar now into the sort of late afternoon. Make sure we're back through that bar before dark today because there's a bit on it. And hopefully we can pick up a few more decent fish. Snapper over 80 would be good. That's our aim. Or 90. Yeah, I'm not picky. 60, Breno reckons. 50 on the spear.
Oh, imagine one on the spear.
See how we go. Straight on. That's what it was. He's a little bit under again, so.
Next drop.
Far out, man. Nursery's in town, eh? All right, now I'm on. I'd say it's another pearly, but a lot of pearlies today, isn't there? feels okay. I'm not calling it. I'm not calling it yet, Mark.
No.
Oh man, they're all about this size, aren't they? Just under.
Yep. We got one over here too.
That's just under.
Oh, gross.
What is it?
That's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a 10-point deduction off you.
Look at that. Winners are grinners.
Yep. Yep. Slightly bigger than the last one, but just still just under. They're another centimetre bigger, we'd be laughing. Alright, so we just caught this nice little snapper. I don't know if we got it on footage actually. DJI camera, it's not that easy to use. Breno recorded the whole thing and then he's like, oh, it's not recording. Anyway, that's in there. Nice little snapper. Hopefully there's a few more that size down there. I got some really good shows of fish on the sounder there, stacked up probably 10 or 15 metres above the bottom.
Once again in this picture you can clearly see our lines coming down to the bottom and a school of fish moving over towards it. This one in particular.
Hopefully someone can get stuck into one of them. Nice drift speed too, eh? Hooked a big something here. It's either a cobia or a shark. I'm tipping a shark. Feels a bit big to be a cobia, this one, but get some big cobia around this area. Be nice to. I can't even get a wind. Look. Nothing I can do here. All right.
Come back to you.
Damn it. Rightio, so it wasn't a shark, it was a cobia. So I pulled hooks on it and I was winding it in, and halfway I thought I'd test my drag and it just took off again with my hand in it. So it was a cobia, chasing it back up. It would have been a really big fish. Far out, I couldn't even get a wind on that thing, eh? So didn't bend hooks or anything, just pulled them straight out. Marky's on. We got a double. Go to double. Whoa. Oh, I just got belted. Whoa. Big bait, big fish. Right off that front edge of the rock they are, just all schooled up nice and high. You can feel the head busted. Big bait, big fish.
I reckon that's what you booked.
Where is it? You can see it.
Yeah.
Boy, this is going to be fun with no
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
net and no
I got a glove.
gaff. Ah, we'll be right then.
You like getting in the water?
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Right, I've tapped out. Mark's having a crack. How's the weight in it? Good fish, big fish, that's for sure. Hoping it's not a Noah, but thought the other one might have been. There's just so many big cobia around here. Some of them you can't stop. Just in here, a bit further, you catch up 30, 35 kilo cobia, you know, so they're big fish. Hopefully we get to see it. He's only 50 metres off the bottom, Mark. We've nearly got him. You want to tap out yet?
Yeah.
Righto, Bruno, tap out, mate, you'll go.
It was at this stage that we realised this was most likely a man in the grey suit. A huge shark that had gone through all of us about 3 times. But you just never know what it could end up being. I've made this mistake before and it ended up being a 44 kilo
I
cobia.
regret to inform you that it is a huge shark. Like huge. Yeah, he's a big one. Oh, he's a big one. He is not a happy shark. Look at the size of him. Wow. That's not a cobia. Hey, Breno, you gonna grab my hooks, man? out of his mouth. Here he comes, look. Oh, yep. That's a big boy. Oh, just hand. Hey! Oh, look, he's still got the power to just. Nice off. Well done, you beat him. That's a win for you. Rightio, the big fella's on. He's doing a bit of a clean up and he took off. Renault's fish and braid. He wanted to get a fish on this rod and reel, didn't you?
Yep.
That was his aim. I was just doing a little bit of a clean up of the boat. And his rod took off. He's nearly got it up already. Those Lexes, they got such a good retrieval rate.
Yeah.
So here it is. What's he got? Oh, it's another pearly. Oh, it's a good pearly.
Oi.
Look at this.
There we go. Is that hooked already?
Yeah, mate, that's fine. Bring him.
sure?
Yeah, pull him over. Hell yeah, Breno. Oh,
Yeah, it's not hooked very well.
look at that for a pearly. That's a cracker, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your fish on your rod.
I did.
Now, if Mark doesn't hook up, it's time to hightail it home. Right, you hear me bang on about the shingles sometimes inside the bar. That was it before, and it never does it justice on camera, but it was hectic, like it was pretty crazy. You're always safe in there, but you just got to make sure you keep your nose up on that bow and just stick to what speed the conditions are allowing you to do. So that was, yeah, that was good fun. Anyway, it went the whole way, literally from the time we got through the breakers all the way into Amity around the corner, so probably a good kilometre of shingle. Anyway, if you can hear me, I hope you liked that one. Thank you, mate, coming out.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks for coming, big fella. Hey? We got some good fish. That's the first trip out the boat. Just like I said, I wanted to do what I know and learn a bit about the sounder. I didn't even know how the boat performed out offshore. It went well. We're going to have to do a little bit of prop testing, I reckon, because the prop is like it's loading up when it's behind the waves. So we're thinking maybe like a 15-inch four-blader. There's a 17-inch on it. And the fuel economy wasn't as good as I was hoping. Offshore, we're probably averaging about 1.1 kilometre per litre. And I was hoping to get about 1.3 to 1.4. So see if we can change that. A couple of little things, but no biggie. Alright, cheers.
I want to say a massive thank you to our legendary Patreons. You guys are bloody awesome. I'd like to welcome our newest Patreons, Henry Zammit and Jaden Shannon. Welcome aboard, guys, and thanks for the support. you'd like to become a Patreon, head over to patreon.com/Outerline Adventures. And we'd like to say a massive thank you to our sponsors. Your support and friendship means the absolute world to us. Cheers, guys.